What's up, y'all? It's your man ES the Hermit Star back again with another video and ooh. And I am here to do the reading for the sign of Scorpio. So if you have Scorpio in your chart, sun, moon, or rising, anywhere in your chart, but big three especially, this is for you. I am doing your first week of October reading. So, general read, by the way, for the first week of October. Let's see what the universe has to say to you, Scorpio. All right. Now, if you are interested in having a personal reading with me, you are able to book one. You can find my email in the description box. That's the only way we will be able to book one. You email me and I'll tell you the 2 package plans, and then we'll go over with scheduling and stuff. Just know that I will never reach out to you. I will never email you first. And again, I never reach out to you on social media anywhere. If anyone does do that claiming to be me, offering reads, any other type of service, it's a scam. So just be wary of that. No jumpers today, huh? All right, let's take this one. Just gonna give you 3 cards for today. I might pull another one, but Scorpio. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting energy here. All right, so we start off with, and sorry for that glare. It's real bright today. You know what I'm saying? Usually I did get my sunlight earlier before recording this. So, yeah. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to hold it in the right side. Understanding, wisdom, seeking counsel. That is what the King of Cups symbolizes. So I feel as though there is something, and it doesn't necessarily, like I'm going to say right now, well, kinda with this card, your last card, but I'm not going to assume I know everything, but your last card kind of does shed some light on what you probably need some wisdom or wise counsel in. I don't think this is you per se, like it is in your energy, but you are probably going to seek wise counsel from someone who you feel as though is obviously a wise counsel. But the universe is telling you for this issue that you have, you need to seek an outside voice. Someone who is wise, someone who is understanding as well, someone who will tell you the truth, obviously, but not in a harsh way, but in a more compassionate way, that will also tell you what you need to hear, which is the truth, but also not in a harsh tone where it's like it's scolding you or judging you in a sense for I'm just going to come out and say for the spitefulness that you have, Now if it doesn't apply, it doesn't apply, but one of your energies here is, one of the cards you have here is you just being very spiteful. Again, I don't know you, don't know your situation. Maybe you can shed some light if you want to. You don't have to share it in the comments. You don't have to tell the world. You ain't got to tell me. If you do want to tell me, again, email in the description box, your choice. But you definitely do have a spiteful energy here. And I think that does apply to you. And it's not necessarily applicable to the other person you might be spiteful toward. Or at least it's not just them with the spiteful energy. You can still have 2 clashing spiteful energies, and it doesn't make one spiteful person wrong and the other one right. Spite is spite, you know what I'm saying? And it's still, something that is low vibe, if you ask me. So I would get that under wraps, but that's not your next card. We'll go into more in depth with your third card, all right? But your second card is the can't read the Empress. I can't read or speak, huh? But no, it's the Empress. So, creativity, nature, sensuality. This is someone who, again, if you are someone who is in a spiteful mood, you need to be more of this. You need to be more of this. Have this like nurturing side, not just to yourself, but possibly to the other person that you might be having this attitude toward. Maybe moving in this energy is going to go a long way regarding you all's relationship. There's no other cards in this reading. I only chose three. So it doesn't go further, or at least the energy is not telling me what's, again, you, and you know if this applies to you. But I'm getting the sense that whatever this type of relationship is, if you move in the Empress, did I say Tempress? The Empress. All right. For some reason, I kept thinking of Temperance. You might need a bit of that too, but this is the Empress once again. And if you just move more so in that type of energy, this type of energy, like you see her, she's cool, she's calm, she's chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like she might have beef with somebody. There's probably a moment where she's not necessarily fond, or somebody in her life, or somebody in general she's not necessarily fond of. But you see her demeanor. Let me try to hold it close. I know the glare is crazy, but hold it closely. Look at her. You see her demeanor. She is not allowing that person to knock her off her throne, her square, her, whatever you want to call it, right? She's being her. She's like, I'm sticking to me. I am controlling myself. With the aspect of creativity, that to me is having a unique twist on controlling one's emotions, especially when it shows up again in the Empress. I take it as someone who has a unique twist of controlling their emotions. You might just be in a situation where it's heated and you sit down and you breathe and you're calm, and someone is like, hold on, like the person that you're beefing with or whatever, like or you're at odds with, let me just put it that way. They're probably like, this is weird. How do I respond to this? How do I respond to Scorpio? Because usually when we butt heads, they got their stinger out and I got my whatever out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't tell you what the sign is that you might be going at odds with. But, as far as just this might be a person that you usually butt heads with. And instead of actually, again, taking your stinger out, and getting on defense mode, you do what the Empress does, and you're like, okay. You sit down and you're like, okay, I'm listening. Now, when I say I'm listening, it doesn't mean you're going to listen to take their side. You're just going to sit there and say, I'm not even going to argue back with you anymore. You got it. I'm just going to sit here, let you get your shit off, and I'm just going to be chilling, sitting pretty here. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't worth it, with you anymore. It ain't worth it arguing with you anymore. And that may have been the wise counsel that you got from this individual, where it was like, why are you going back and forth with this person? Maybe this is me. But I really do want to know, why are you going back and forth with that person? Be the Empress. Just chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not worth your time, Scorpio. They are not worth your time. Your last card, and this is the card I was referring to, is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Again, someone who is very spiteful, someone who is easily influenced. And what I mean by that, especially in regards to this reading, it seems, I mean someone who is easily angered. You're easily influenced by someone else's emotions. So you can fall into this if you don't move into the Empress energy. Hence why I said at the beginning that this is a very interesting reading, because this is chill mode. This is not chill mode. This came after this. Hopefully you're not in a situation to where you at first move as an Empress and you're like, you know what? I'll let you get your shit off, but then you think that this is the more, I guess, appropriate cause of action. in this reading, it's not showing that's the appropriate cause of action. You know, again, these are the only cards you got. But as far as my personal judgment, because I can't tell you what the universe. I told you what the universe said. Now I'm gonna tell you what I'm saying. My personal judgment is this. The Queen of Swords, unless you get an extended reading, which I won't know until tomorrow when the generator chooses which signs. But you know, as far as I don't know what's going on, but based off of my personal experiences, let that person nag. Let that person nag and go on. I know it's going to be hard. It's easier said than done. Trust me, I know. It's easier said than done to let someone say the most ridiculous things ever and you not to bite back, you know? Or in your case, since you're a Scorpion, sting back, you know what I'm saying? Or sting them in general, right? But yeah, it's going to be difficult. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, you know, but it's doable. I know you can do it. The universe knows you can do it. It's in your reading. It's saying that this energy is here, you know, and just because this energy of you, again, being spiteful is here, doesn't mean you can't turn it into this where you're in a sense of you're still sticking up for yourself, but it's in a mature response of you setting boundaries and you're not making moves, like you're not easily influenced or easily bothered, you know, by whatever that other person is doing or saying. You're being clear-minded, you are setting boundaries, but you're not going to let them knock you off of your throne. All right? So that's the energy if the Queen of Swords was upright, but it showed up reverse here. And again, that's just a warning that you're Scorpio. So you have the capabilities of sitting back and chilling and letting them get their shit off. And I'm gonna keep saying shit because it's probably just a bunch of BS that they saying. You can be like, I'm just gonna sit here and let you get your shit off. That's that. Or you can use your stinger and sting back. I don't know what the outcome of that is going to be, but again, my personal advice, personally, I think, you know, we're adults. Ain't no sense of fighting with nobody unless it's a life or death type of situation. If this situation ain't life and death, sit back like the Empress is saying. Now, if you got to defend yourself in ways, and I'm not saying do and don't get my channel shut down, all right? I love doing this, so please don't get this shut down. But I'm just saying, if it's not a life or death situation, don't go around stinging people because you can, because you're capable of doing so. All right, we know you got hands, but chill. You ain't got it. Sometimes you can use those hands to harm someone, or you can use those hands to build someone a house. I don't know. Give someone a massage. I don't know. But hey, that's your reading, Scorpio, for the first week of October. This is the energy that you should be mindful of. If you are interested in a personal reading, once again, you can find my email in the description box. You reach out to me to book one, and then we'll go over the packages that I have and, you know, schedule something if you want to continue going forward. Just know that I will never reach out to you on social media. I also will never email you first. So if someone does reach out to you claiming to be me, it is a scammer. So if anyone deserves the hands, it's scammers. But I'm going to say that and end off because I don't want to get this shit shut down. Anyways, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And enjoy your first week. Until next time, until next video, you see me when you see me. Peace out.